A very warm welcome to you. It's a pleasure to have you join us on this week's edition of the program. As you know, this is where you get first-hand information about events and happenings in the world of business. My name is Lucy Lugbe. On the lineup this week, we begin by joining Faith and their guest on the Insurance Town Hall for the concluding part of the exclusive session where they examine the topic Motor Insurance Enforcement, NIID, VIO, and matters arising. The Nigerian Insurance Industry Database, NIID, was introduced by the Nigerian Insurers Association, NIA, to curb the proliferation of fake motor insurance certificates on Nigerian roads. NIA member companies are expected to upload any motor policy sold to the insuring public into the NIID platform within 24 hours of such purchase. The reality, however, is that when such uploads are not done within the stipulated time frame, the motorist, even with a genuine insurance certificate, is and can be blacklisted and fined by officers of the Vehicle Inspection Service, VIO. These burning issues and more were answered by all concerned parties in a no-holds-barred session. Take a listen.
Motoring public should know there's no hiding place. You must comply with set rules and standards, okay? Cameras are everywhere, and of course, I don't see why you should dislike someone trying to sanitize the system, okay? After all, we are in white. Okay?
So
why you know, that exactly.
Yes.
So we
good lady, someone in the studio is shaking her head.
it's the truth.
On this edition also, we bring you highlights from the post-annual general meeting of the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria, CIIN. The post-AGM press briefing afforded the President and Chairman of Council of the Institute, Sir M.O. Oyegunle, and his team to intimate journalists about the activities of the Institute since he took office. Let's check out excerpts from the briefing.
I will continue to support the industry in this light. We don't just want to give out, sell programs or training programs that we'll have to pay for. We also give back in our own way to ensure that whatever it is that is the learning gaps or capacity challenges that we have in Nigeria, we do our best to fill it up. Because that is the main mission of the insurance, of the the College of Insurance, is to alleviate the manpower challenges that we experience within the industry.
It is in the interest of the individuals, it is in the interest of the Nigerian economy, it is in the interest of our future. And that is why we will continue to meet like this to discuss what insurance is all about. We owe you a duty to let you know exactly what we're doing and for you to let us know exactly what is going on outside there and what we need to do to up our game, since it is in our collective interest for insurance to thrive in this country.
We have digitalized a lot of things, including the software registration and everything, but we've not gone to digital exam yet. As we all know, insurance is a conservative profession, and that also rubs us on us at the institute. Yes, we would like to digitalize and start electronic exam, but we are very mindful of the integrity of the examination, so we're trying to take it a step at a time. So when we are comfortable that we have enough security to ensure that there are no leakages or there is no breach, that there will not be any breach in the examination process, and more importantly, that the students have connectivity and are able to do exam, because our exam is not OBJ. You have to write. You have to be able to write fast and type fast and do a lot of things. Once we get to that level that we are comfortable that the generation writing the exam can actually do those type of exams, then we would approach it again and get necessary approval.
I can say that it's the press that can actually promote, what is happening in the insurance industry. We need to create more awareness, and it's good that members of the press, you actually, send out messages that people are now beginning to embrace insurance. So I'll just say that you keep it up, and I believe that the insurance industry, in the financial spectrum, that's the next stage in terms of, having that the growth in the financial industry.
These and many more are what we have lined up for your viewing pleasure this week. So sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Details in just a moment. Please stay with us.
What takes your anxiety away?
Access to medical care without financial constraint.
Assurance of a cover for my car and I.
Keeping my family protected despite my low income.
Knowing that my goods are secured while in transit.
Not having to worry about the pain and the bills at the same time.
Having my investment secured.
No matter what safety means to you, we provide you with a covering to keep you and all that matters to you safe.
Consolidated Hallmark Insurance PLC. Anxiety away. Value assured.
Okay, Engineer Balogo, I do know that your system, as we've established here, interfaces with the NID.
Absolutely.
Now, and you are also, forget that your men arrested me, you are also a member of the public.
Absolutely.
So you are a motorist. You don't wear uniform. You are also a motorist. No, so I want you as a motorist or just as also a member of the public, remove yourself as Oga of VIS. If from your experiences so far, your dealings with people, what do you see as regards people carrying genuine insurance and they get penalized as a result of insurance company not uploading the policies immediately on the NID platform? What's your take?
Well, thank you very much. I'll first say that it is important all authority public understand the importance of insurance policy. Okay? You are not allowed to take your vehicle on the road without a minimum policy of insurance, which is third party. And this is well stated in the Lagos State Transport Sector Law, Transport Sector Reform Law 2018. If you go to under provisions in the law, if you go to section 313, it states categorically that for a vehicle to be on the road, you must have valid prescribed particulars. Okay? And under prescribed particulars, we have the vehicle documents, vis-a-vis roadworthiness certificate, vehicle license, certificate of insurance, driver's license, and even your vehicle registration, and in the case of a commercial vehicle, acne permit. Okay? These are the prescribed particulars you must have before you bring your vehicle on the road, because the road is a shared asset. Everybody has a right on that road. Okay? Now, going more on the part of insurance, what is the essence of it? Why is it mandatory? It is because you need to avoid what we call road rage and what have you. Anything can happen when you're on the road. A situation whereby somebody runs into my car and is frustrating on the road, blah, 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 it's not acceptable. It's a matter of exchanging your insurance policies and you take it from there. So I think we need to further educate members of the public on the importance of insurance. Okay? So, because some people, according to your question, a lot of fillers we have gotten, at the headquarters, a lot of people even wonder why BIS is involved in insurance enforcement. You know, they trade at our face a lot of times. But you see, we are called Vehicle Inspection Service. So it's not only about enforcement. Okay? As a matter of fact, we are trying to achieve voluntary compliance for the motoring public. And that is why government has invested so much in the area of technology and having interface with all major stakeholders, you know. So as a motorist, you must make sure your vehicle is in good condition, and you must make sure you have the prescribed papers for you to be of good standing on the road. So, just like what you said initially, I would say, he that calls for equity comes with clean hands. Okay? You can take me as a case study and we check the vehicle we have brought and see whether it has valid papers or not.
Okay, Mr. Ladu, now I've given you the background to what happened. Mr. Somali has said that the objective of the NID was within 24 hours of a policy purchase or a policy sold on the part of the insurance company, they are expected to upload it into the NID platform. Now, in my own situation, it took about a period of 2 months lacuna. What, as an IT expert, what would you say is responsible for that? Is it just sheer laziness or inefficiency on the part of the insurance company?
Okay, so I actually have to have a sympathy or empathy, for you for that ugly experience. With the advance of where we are at the level of digital transformation, certainly I feel for you that you have an insurance that took almost 2 months before it is uploaded. I see that largely as probably a poor service, an error on the side of whoever did that transaction. Ideally, as you rightly said, we have various means through which this platform accepts upload of data, regardless of your point of contact. You can choose to buy your insurance, as you rightly said, on the website. So again, like I mentioned, there is a web service that from that website is supposed to integrate with the platform. So that should have given you almost like a real-time online upload onto the system, except if there are some other faults. Take for example, maybe the insurance company at that time, what they have on the NID platform in terms of credit, maybe it is below the level. So if it has gotten to that level, it's still a kind of negligence on that side. Because without you having sufficient credit, your policy cannot be uploaded. So we equally have a scenario whereby you buy through other means. You can buy a third party through USSD. So all those points, ideally, is supposed to be real-time online. As you are doing it, it is hitting there, and you are getting your SMS.
Okay, the person championing NID, good thing she's here. What he's saying, Mrs. Omoli, the NID vis-a-vis the platforms that the insurance companies have in the industry, is it on time, real time?
Yes, I want to assure you that all NIE member companies, and we have, as of today, we have 44 companies underwriting motor. I want to assure you that they are up to the task. They have the various means of uploading real time, no human intervention, whether they are selling, whether their agents are selling on the field, whether they are selling on their own platform, whether they are selling even on the recently implemented NIIP, which I know that we are still coming to, to enlighten the public. All these platforms, they all have different means, like my colleague here has already said, they have different means of uploading immediately, even without the officers knowing about it.
Okay, so now, if that is the case, or if that's the ideal, in my own situation, what would have happened? What happened?
Okay. Just like he tried to say again, it could be a negligence on the part of the company. I don't know what company it is. It could be negligence, it could be oversight. It could be, we are still talking technology. It could be a hitch. It could be a hitch in the system as at the time. Because, thank God for improvement on daily basis on our technology here in this part of the world. But at times, some people will say network. It could just be something that just snapped, and then all the data that are supposed to be transmitted at that time might not go. But it takes more diligence on the part of the officers responsible for that task in various offices. Because at a point, we had to tell our members that maybe you implement a schedule that at the end of every day, you want to double check again on your systems that all the policies that were sold today, did they actually go? So they put officers on this task, and many of them were doing that when they were feeling that maybe their systems were having issues here and there. So what I would just say is that, yes, it is a kind of negligence on the part of whoever did that transaction, and we just want to apologize again.
It's not just me. Okay, Mr. Family, I know you are the image maker of VIS.
Yes.
And I'm very sure what I'm saying, I'm sure it's a daily...
It's daily.
It's a daily routine or daily reoccurrence for your men that goes out on the field to see. So from the experience or from the reports of your men that comes back to you daily, when your officers discover that maybe there's a gap or there's a failure between the NID, the time the insurance company uploaded onto the NID platform, and there wasn't any negligence on their own part, but as we said, it's just a technological failure. Why don't you also have mercy on the motorists as at that point?
Yeah, thank you very much. Most of these issues are technologically affected. Because once the NPR capture the number plates and do the query and discovered that that vehicle is not found on the NII database, we automatically issue the fine. We can only do that when there is human interface. But I think we too clamor for technological enforcement. So we don't want to be having interaction with the VIO, the way they talk, the way they do this. Okay, let technology speak to us. Let it relate with our vehicle. Let it relate with the number plates. I know technology doesn't know who is who. Is the number plate lettering that we speak to? And once you check, it's either yes or no. It doesn't know where maybe it's network that doesn't make such thing to be in the database. But what we normally do, when we have issues, when we have such issues, we always contact the NIA most of the time to confirm what happened to this particular vehicle. And she will go into their normal system. She will take the pictorial evidence, she will send it to us, and we usually use it to do some correction.
Thank you. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you, Engineer Balogun, for finding time to join us. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. A lot of people, I think I remember the first insurance industry town hall that we had, and people came and you spoke. Immediately you let a lot of people, even some of my journalist friends said, whoa, I didn't know they have very intelligent VIO officers. So thank you for having us. Thank you so very much. Mr. Ladogu, thank you so very much. It's always a delight to have you share insights on the program. Mrs. Omole, thank you so very much. You are the pioneer of the NIID. We are happy you're here, and we thank you so very much for the insights you have given to us. Thank you. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you.
And Engineer Olufemi, thank you so very much. This is my first interaction with you, but I know that going forward, you've also become a friend of the house. Thank you so much.
All right, welcome back, and thanks for still staying with us. Moving on, we now bring you highlights from the post-annual general meeting press briefing of the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria, CIIN, that took place recently at the Institute in Ebute-Metta. The media party afforded insurance and pension correspondents the opportunity to ask critical questions about the CIIN in particular and the insurance industry in general. Happy viewing.
My first year as president of the Institute has been eventful. While a lot of inventiveness were accomplished in accordance with my agenda as the 50th president of the Institute, the activities of the Institute and indeed the College of Insurance and Financial Management, CIFM, have been completely transformed through digitalization in consonance with growing trends and to remain relevant in today's business. The Institute's activities are being completely re-engineered through computerization, and this has improved the quality of the services offerings. Professional examination. The professional examination remains the pivot of all other functions of the Institute. We have maintained the sanctity of the examinations while not losing focus of the need for regular review of its machinery and curriculum. The Institute's reviewed syllabus became operational in the April 2021 examination diet with the foundation stage, while later stages will be conducted in October 2021. Despite the raging COVID-19 pandemic, we were able to successfully conduct 2 examination diets, i.e. October 2020 and April 2021. The Institute will continue to strive hard in updating and improving both the processes and the content of the professional examination with integrity while ensuring global best practices are met. Professional Forum and MCPD programs. The Institute Professionals Forum, which is the largest gathering of insurance professionals in Nigeria since 1991 to deliberate on topical issues in the insurance industry, was successfully held last year, and plans are on for the 2021 edition. It also affords our members the opportunities to review activities, share ideas and expertise, while also profiling solutions to operational challenges. However, there are also several activities of the Institute that members could attend to develop their skills and expertise during and after the completion of the qualifying examinations. The mandatory continuous professional development MCPD programs, some of which had been ceded to the College of Insurance and Financial Management, has been of great impact in the capacity building of our members in various insurance organizations. The knowledge acquired at these educational and other programs organized for members goes beyond those of the professional examinations, but also covers topics that enable members to maintain high professional standards as required in the insurance industry's code of ethics. There has also been a reinforcement of the relevance of professionalism. The Institute, through its professional examination, ensures that only sound individuals become insurance professionals. Furthermore, senior professionals upon retirement are being encouraged to participate in the Institute activities through their involvement in seminars, CII examination processes, i.e. setting and moderation of examination, lecturing at CIFM, and serving on various committees of the Council.
I don't know whether it is possible that your Council should be looking at, perhaps, I don't want to say prosecution, but sanctioning professionals who go contrary to the ethics of the profession, leading to the collapse of companies as it were. It's almost becoming a routine occurrence. On the other note, sir, I would want to find out, to what extent have you gone in domesticating your syllabus you made reference to? I know at the earlier stage, we normally depend on CIA London for models, and you started making effort to do those things, digitization and the local content. To what percentage, what stage have you been able to achieve in trying to localize the content of the examinations and mostly the reading materials are free? Thank you.
I want to find out, a lot of the industries, including the telecom and some others, are adjusting their standards since after the COVID, like a new normal. I want to know whether this affected what you do in the institute in terms of professionals you produce. And again, I would like to know whether COVID as well had impact on enrollment over the last 1 year, and how the institute is trying to fill the gap.
That is where we draw the curtains on the program this week. I hope you enjoyed every moment spent with us. Join us again next week for another exciting package. In the meantime, do feel free as always to connect with us on all our social media platforms. Remember also that this program airs on BCOS Television Ibadan on Thursdays by 6 p.m. Many thanks to the Nigerian Council of Registered Insurance Brokers, NCRIB, for providing us the recording space. My name is Lucy Lugbe. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.